so Coach Kurt here. Remember I talked about how I believe the front kick is the most important kick in martial arts, or at least in self-defense. And here I am throwing some basic front kicks out on the bag. These are super simple. But, you know, and I've also said that if I could only have one kick, it would definitely only be the front kick. But there are many kicks in self-defense, and if you are so inclined to take the time and energy to train them, I also recommend the side kick. And here is a basic lead leg, low line side kick. The target is the knee, the thigh, the shin. As you can see, you're in more of a traditional bladed stance, and depending on how you end up while you're fighting is how you're going to throw the kick. Now, you don't see the side kick in Muay Thai very often because they fight in a frontward isosceles, forward-facing, you know, stance. You will see it. It's in MMA. There are like Holly Holm, and I'll show some examples of Holly Holm, who I think is the best side kick practitioner. Anyone who has seen her use the sidekick in MMA, she's won matches with the sidekick. She's ended fights with the sidekick, and with her roundhouse kick too. But specifically for this video, the sidekick. And you see that I'm performing the lead leg, and here I am going high now. See, obviously, if you don't have the flexibility, you're going to keep it to the knee area, and I would recommend that for self-defense. But there's a time and a place for higher kicks. This could go to the diaphragm, to the chest, or even the head of your opponent, depending on the situation. It's always situationally driven, and I never recommend high kicks unless the situation says, yeah, you can pull this off. But generally speaking, don't do high kicks. Here I am doing the slide up. Before I was doing like from a more traditional front stance to a side stance, how you would rotate to that. But I'm just sliding up. Back foot slides up to the rear foot, never crossing. You never cross over. And you just slide up, chamber your kick, and you're putting your buttocks into it, your legs, your whole body. And that's the sum of the kick. Guys, this is a great kick. It can end a fight. You can take somebody's knee out, knock the wind out of them, break a rib, what have you. You hit somebody in the liver with this or the kidneys, and the fight is over. So here's the best side kick in MMA. I truly believe that. This is Holly Holm, and this is at 70%. This is just some of the times where she used a side kick. Roundhouse kick there, side kick. Bam, hit her right in the gut. Here's another angle. She does a low side kick to the knee, backs her opponent away. She does a side kick to the head. But this is the one right here. You want to hear this. Yeah, that side kick was the beginning of the end for that fight. Anyway, guys, like, subscribe, and share. Let me know what you want to see. Again, this was about the side kick. I think it is an overlooked kick in self-defense in MMA. You should practice it if you have the time, energy, and effort. All right, everybody, take care. Stay safe.
Let's roll. Hey, let's be careful out.